No, he in the corner. I couldn't kill. What? I shot him, but not him. But he shot me, but not him.
We're gonna go all white.
And who else you?
Make them go all red.
No! How?
Man, this
How?
bitch.
How the fuck did I miss?
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's week 2 of the NFL
Ready for me, man.
EA Sports.
Ready for me.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
That's the good for me. You ever had a strawberry banana smoothie, dude?
A great effort there. 98 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend now. First quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. Just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense. Get things going and see how things settle in.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard
Oh yeah,
line.
pass that too. Let me go find that real quick. Find that real quick.
From the gun, Murray. This one going to Christian Kirk. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Shotgun now
Let's
from
go.
Murray.
You hopping in?
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Of course, remember last week, week number 1, quite the opener for him. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
He does not want to be a flash in the pan. He wants to have that type of a game each and every week. Let's see if he can get a second award in week 2 of the season.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular takeaways.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play on 3rd down for the Cardinals. 77 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Drake. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Buying time, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, 49ers.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Niners 14, Cardinals 7.
And they give this time to the tailback. And some room to work. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
that outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his first throw here is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Carried by number 20.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Now a handoff looking right. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
I'll take that.
First, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one,
I'm lagging, bro. I think I'm about to get
it's almost as
blue
if he's been
screen.
playing his own game
No, you're not.
Can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line,
at least I get the 100% with my
with
boy.
this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the
I
last
go
drive where you had to
100%.
punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah,
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Sherrill. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
49ers.
Now they try the right side here. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Running back. The tackle by Zach Allen. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cardinals' 10-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. John Ross, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down, good luck. He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. And it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they
Hey, how did Ford get injured, bro?
honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he got a torn liver. He might be gone for some weeks.
And the 49ers first down.
I put a thumbtack in his cleat.
Into the secondary again. And across the chalk into the end zone.
Now my running back hurt.
Touchdown.
Let's go.
Oh,
A great play there. On his way to a
You got front, bro.
historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to pour it on. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Oh, he coming back. Good.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded.
Well, we hurt Kyler Murray.
Good looking return set up here.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play there. Now the ball comes loose.
Red warning. Yeah, boy.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
That good for 19 and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football, all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And again this time to the tailback. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So we are at half. All right, hang on. We'll jump over.